I want to talk about business-to-business partnerships and business-to-business networking. We all know that networking can be a very useful tool for any small business. We also know that referrals make the world go round. The question then becomes, how do we consistently and proactively work with one another, send each other referrals without costing any more money than we already have to pay for our businesses to run, which is where my partnership program comes in. The idea of the partnership program is that two businesses enter an agreement to offer each other referrals on a consistent basis, either via social media postings, email campaigns, just constantly keeping the other business in the public eye on a consistent basis, rather than just waiting for someone to fall in their lap and refer them to them. So in the case with my business, you would essentially get access to all of my services in trade for social media postings, sharing posts, email blasts, the kind of stuff that you would typically be doing anyway. And again, the whole idea being that when you do need the service, you don't pay anything for it. It's based on the philosophy of I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Just like you want to make sure you've got a fire extinguisher in your house, you want to make sure you do the maintenance on your car, you want to make sure you do the maintenance on your health, that kind of thing. And that's essentially what this kind of program gives you without having to spend a dime, essentially. And of course, this idea doesn't really have to be just with me. You can do the same thing with other businesses that you think you may have a use for in the future, which, I mean, honestly, you never know. You never know when you're going to need a use case for really anyone. So it doesn't hurt to have anyone in your network, regardless of what they do. The idea is just to be proactive and make sure you know who to go to ahead of time before you have a problem. And again, it's really, what do you have to lose? That's the biggest piece. In any case, the end goal is, of course, at the end of the day, to help each other, and help each other in any way we can, and help each other in any way we can while being held accountable for doing what we say we're going to do. That's really the bottom line. Each new person is a new person to add to the network. Each new person is a person that can send you business, and each new person is a completely different experience. Which kind of brings me to another point as well. Don't let past experiences get in the way of networking. Just because you've had a couple bad experiences with one thing or one person doesn't mean that the next experience with a similar situation is going to have the same outcome. Don't let yourself ever get jaded to the point that you don't do something that may be helpful just because of a past bad experience. So yeah, with that, let's get out there and help each other and be held accountable, have urgency, and keep it all going, keep this economy moving.